feel it in your gut before you see it with your eyes. The vibe has changed. She is coming home a little later. Her phone is always face down. When you ask a simple question, she snaps at you. You tell yourself you are just being jealous. You tell yourself she loves you. But deep down, a voice is screaming that something is wrong. Today, we are going to stop ignoring that voice. We are going to look at the cold, hard signs that she is giving her attention and her body to another man. This is not about being paranoid. This is about protecting yourself from being the fool who finds out last. You are lying in bed next to her. It's late. Her phone buzzes on the nightstand. Just a short vibration. But she moves faster than a striking snake. She grabs it, tilts the screen away from you, and types a quick reply with a little smile on her face. You ask, "Who is that?" And suddenly, the smile is gone. She looks at you with pure anger. "Why are you so insecure?" she yells. "Can't I have a private life? You are suffocating me." You end up apologizing. You say you are sorry for asking. But guess what? You just got played. That anger wasn't real emotion. It was a shield. It was a trick to make you back off so she could hide the truth. The uncomfortable reality that most men are too scared to face is this: cheating does not start in the bedroom. It starts in the mind. And by the time she sleeps with him, she has already betrayed you 1,000 times in her head. But she cannot hide everything. Humans are creatures of habit. When we hide big secrets, our behavior changes in patterns that we cannot control. If you are tired of walking on eggshells and you want to learn the raw, dark psychology of relationships that schools and movies will never teach you, you need to join us. Smash that subscribe button right now. We are building a brotherhood of men who refuse to be blind. Don't let the truth catch you by surprise. Learn it here first. The first behavior that never lies is what I call the digital wall. A woman who has nothing to hide leaves her phone on the table. She leaves it unlocked. She asks you to read a text for her when she is driving. But a woman who is cheating guards that phone like it is the nuclear launch codes. Let me tell you about a guy named Mark. Mark was a good man. He worked hard, paid the bills, and loved his wife. He noticed she started taking her phone into the bathroom when she showered. She changed her password and said it was for security updates. Mark didn't want to fight. He wanted to be the cool husband. He told himself it was nothing. He ignored his gut. 6 months later, he found out she wasn't just texting a friend. She was sending photos to his coworker from that bathroom. Mark lost because he was too afraid to confront the sign right in front of his face. He thought trust meant being blind. This brings us to the second behavior, which is the sudden schedule shift. Humans are creatures of routine. If she has gone to the gym at 5 p.m. for 3 years, and suddenly she is going at 8 p.m., something is up. If girls' night used to be once a month, and now it is every Friday, pay attention. But here's the trick. She won't just leave. She will pick a fight to leave. This is a psychological tactic called manufactured chaos. She needs an excuse to get out of the house to see him, but she doesn't want to look suspicious. So she picks a fight about the dishes. She yells about how you forgot to take out the trash. Then she storms out, slamming the door, shouting, "I just need some air." Now, she isn't the cheater sneaking out. She is the victim escaping a bad husband. She goes to meet him, and she doesn't feel guilty because she convinced herself you are the bad guy. If you are realizing right now that you have seen these signs, don't panic, but do not look away. Hit that subscribe button because we are going to go deeper into how to handle this with strength, not weakness. You need to know what comes next. The third behavior is the projection attack. This is the most confusing one. When a woman is cheating, she often starts accusing you of cheating. It sounds crazy, right? But it makes perfect sense in her brain. She knows how easy it is to lie, so she assumes you must be doing it too. Also, it puts you on the defense. If you're busy defending yourself, proving you are innocent, you don't have time to look at what she's doing. Let's look at a winner this time. His name was James. James came home, and his girlfriend started screaming that he was looking at the waitress too long at dinner. She demanded to see his phone. She called him a player. James didn't apologize. He didn't beg. He stood calm. He looked her in the eye and saw the panic. He realized she was projecting her own dirt onto him. He investigated quietly, found the truth, and he walked away without a word. He kept his dignity. He didn't play her game. The fourth behavior is a change in intimacy that goes two ways. Either she goes completely cold, or she tries new things she never did before. If she used to love holding hands and now she flinches when you touch her, her body is rejecting you because she has bonded with someone else. Biology is powerful. When a woman is in love with a new man, her body often feels wrong touching her old man. On the flip side, if she suddenly wants to try wild things in the bedroom that she used to hate, you have to ask, who taught her that? Who did she do that with that made her like it now? It's a painful question, but a necessary one. Let me tell you one last story. This one is about a guy named David. David was the perfect boyfriend. He bought flowers, he listened, he was soft. He thought treating her like a princess would keep her loyal, but she started cheating with a guy who had no job and treated her like an option. David was confused. He asked me, why? I gave her everything. The truth was, he gave her too much certainty. She was bored. She cheated not because he was bad, but because he was too safe. She wanted the thrill. David learned the hard way that you cannot buy loyalty with kindness. He learned that sometimes being too available creates the very boredom that leads her to look for excitement elsewhere. The fifth and final behavior is the future disconnect. A woman who is in love plans the future. She talks about next summer, next Christmas, the next trip. A woman who is cheating stops talking about we. She starts talking about I. She stops making plans for next month because she doesn't know if you will be there. She is slowly detaching her life from yours, untying the knots one by one, so that when she leaves, it's easy. Listen to me closely. If you see these signs, do not cry, do not beg, do not try to win her back with gifts. That is what a weak man does. A strong man looks at the reality. He gathers his evidence and he makes a decision based on respect for himself. You cannot control her. You can only control what you tolerate. Now, I have a very smart question for you to think about. If a woman has to hide her phone, pick fights to leave the house, and blame you for things you didn't do just to feel okay about her actions, is that a woman you really want to build a life with? Or is she just a burden you're afraid to drop? I want you to know what you think. Drop a comment below. Have you ever seen the manufactured chaos where she picks a fight just to leave the house? Tell me your story. Your experience might save another brother from going through the same hell. And if this video opened your eyes to the truth, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell. We're just getting started exposing the things they don't want you to know. Stay strong.